Hey everybody, Matthew Solomon here, coach with MatthewSolomon.com. Are you present to the miracle that you are? Because I'm not. To the miracle that I am. Not. I can see it in you in a second. When I talk to you on the phone, seeing videos, just knowing you're here, like I can spot that a mile away. But in myself, I'm getting there. I have moments of it, doing a lot of work around it. And as I get more and more present to it, it's confronting. It feels good, and it feels good in a way that's uncomfortable sometimes. And sometimes it's like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm on the right path and I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep going. And then sometimes it's like, wow, that's a lot. And I was thinking about that. I just got back. I was, running. I was walking the stairs in Baldwin Hills this morning, sucking wind, and just looking around and taking it all in. And the thing is, if you're like me, we've been conditioned to, play it down, play it small, don't be conceited, don't be stuck up, don't think too much of yourself, don't be too full of yourselves. And, there's some people in my life who are really good at not giving a fuck and just knowing who they are, and they play full out, and that's awesome. And most of us, or most of the people that I meet, we're not realizing the impact that we have, the good stuff, the amazing stuff that's around us. And we're so conditioned to, we're wired for survival. So our brains are always like, keeping us safe. So what do? We look at other people and how to cut them down. We defend ourselves from being cut down. We have responses and retorts and all of that ready just so we don't suffer. And then we suffer anyway. And we're in a culture that money shames and job shames and couple shames and relationship shames and partner shames, parenting shames, choice shames, weight shames, looks shames, coach shames, client shames. If you don't sign up for my program, you must not want it bad enough. All of it. It's all just shit. It's all just ways to, there was a good friend of mine shared a meme. It was that notion that in order to receive, you can't receive love until you love yourself. And the meme was, that's bullshit. And it is bullshit. Who says? And what is loving yourself? How do you know if you love yourself? What's the measure? How do you measure that? I've seen other people who say, if you're emotionally healthy in an emotionally healthy relationship, then this and this will happen. Okay. Well, what if you think you are? And then you realize something was off. Does that mean you weren't in an emotionally healthy relationship? Or there was just stuff there? Like we just have stuff. We're born into this world with stuff. We're wired for stuff. And then we just take that course, take that path. And then along the lines, for some of us, hopefully more and more of us, we start to see that we have choices on that path. And we have choices about how we feel about ourselves, choices about the things that we do, choices about nurturing myself versus beating myself up and shaming myself and withering away and waiting to die. So as I was walking those stairs, I acknowledged myself I've been, for the last week and a half, no gluten, no sugar, no dairy, no alcohol. Because I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to feel better. And I'm taking the stairs because, I've been taking walks for a long time, as you all know, but I wanted to push myself. I trained in martial arts because I wanted to feel safe and I wanted to feel confident, and I was tired of not knowing how to handle myself if somebody messed with me on the street. And then I started teaching people how to do that. And my coaching is a result of being in programs to just be a better human being, a better partner, a better friend, a better lover, a better parent, a better son, a better human being, somebody who makes a difference, somebody who I've developed into somebody who listens in a way that you feel heard, and the shit that's bothering you, that's keeping you up at night, disappears. And sometimes it's just for a moment in time, and sometimes it's for a lifetime. But I also know how to give you tools to do that. And it all starts with that nebulous thing of loving yourself. And what is loving yourself? It's doing stuff for you. It's acknowledging yourself. It's taking the time in the morning and at night to say, you know what? This is the stuff that's good in my life. This is the stuff that I'm grateful for. This is what I accomplished today. These are the things that I like to do that make me feel good, and I'm going to go do that. And the more you do that, the happier you're going to live, the more things are going to open up, the more you're going to find that relationship or that job or that income or whatever, that trip, that vacation, that relationship with your parents, that relationship with your kids, just by feeling better. Because when you feel better, you have different options. You see different possibilities. You see different ways that you can do things, different actions that you can take. And it just comes from shifting your perspective. And it starts with loving yourself. And a year ago, I started a group program, Love the Fuck Out of Yourself. And it was a 5-week program, and it was requested by the clients that were in it. And it was awesome. And I'm doing it again. And I dropped the fuck part because I don't need the fuck in my titles anymore. Love yourself. And I know it's a stressful time, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on, just in general. And then the holidays are coming up, and family stuff, and cuffing season, and loneliness, and partnerships, and like all of that. So it's a 6-week program now. Not 5, but 6 weeks, and you get a one-on-one call with me to set you up powerfully for those 6 weeks. And all of my group programs have an amazing community. It's super supportive. There's a Facebook page. We have, weekly calls, video calls, and then, I'm going to post exclusive content, all of that stuff. You can read about all of it. But love yourself. You get to love yourself. Starts November 15th, the week of November 15th, for 6 weeks. And it's only $195 if you register before October 31st. And then it goes up to $300. So jump in it. If you've been wanting to work with me, this is a great way to do that. And we get to do it in a group setting, and it's going to be fun, and you're going to be doing stuff that you want to do that you've been afraid to do, or you've had reasons not to do, and you get to feel good. Yay, get to feel good. So send me a message if you're interested. Thanks for watching, liking, and sharing. Have a great day.